Hello guys, Vampire Lord 177 here, bringing you a deck profile on my Vikings. I've been building this the last week or so. Unfortunately it is a budget version, I don't have any Wolfbarks at the moment, but hopefully if a couple of cheap ones come up I'll get them. I did have one, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I sold it on eBay for £50 about a week ago, so it was worth taking that deal at the time for me. So to start off, we've got 3 Fire King High Avatar Garunix. He's the boss monster of the deck. His effect is pretty awesome. When he's sent to the grave by a card effect, the next turn he can come back on the field and destroy all monsters on the field apart from himself. So yeah, he's a pretty awesome boss monster. He's pretty hard to get over. He's got 2,700 attack as well, so that's good. My next card is Fire King Avatar Yugioh. Pretty sweet card. When this card is destroyed by, when any face-up Fire King monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon this card. Once it's destroyed, you can target one Fire King monster in your hand. And you can send it to the grave, so that then rolls on with another effect. The next monster we've got Fire King Avatar Barong. He's pretty sweet. What happens with him is when one of your Fire King monsters is destroyed, you can special summon him, but when he's sent to the grave, the next standby phase, you can add a Fire King monster from your deck to your hand. So he's pretty much like the drawer of the deck. Tech cards now. They're the only Fire King monsters I play. 9 of them. Tech cards. We've got a Sacred Phoenix of Nephis. Sorry if I've butchered the name on that one. It's pretty cool. Once this card is destroyed by a card effect, the next turn it can come back and it destroys all spell and traps on the field. So I know we've lost Heavy Storm, and I know we're not going to replace Heavy Storm, but this card comes in, you know, at a sort of decent semi-ish replacement for that. Next up, we know everyone plays these in this deck, but I've got 2 Fire Fist Bears, because of the power it has with the fire formation cards to pop cards. So yeah, I love it, and it's searchable by Tenki and whatnot, so I love having it in the deck. My favourite card in the deck, I know some people don't play these, but I've got 2 blasters. I don't know if you can see those nice shiny secret rares now. I just picked up my 2 tins of the blaster, so I've got those now. Yeah, what happens is, you probably already know this because mostly everyone on the Yugioh community probably played Dragon Rulers. So you can use him and another fire card to get Garunix in the grave, and yeah, so if you discard those 2, you can pop a card at the same time and you can bring Garunix back the next turn, which in theory clears the field. Next up, we've got my hand traps. We've got 2 Effect Veiler. How could we play this game now without Veiler? You can stop effect of those road decks. You can stop effects of decent decks. You can pretty much stop effects of most things, and it's pretty good against, you know, Fire Fist and whatnot. Next, we've got 2 Maxi. It's just a bit more drawing power for the deck, you know. When people special summon, you can get extra cards and whatnot. Great against, you know, evil swarms and all that spam Exceed plays. So yeah, that's my monsters. There's 18 in total. Next up, we've got my spells. It's a standard 2 Tenki. Now it's been restricted to 2 Tensu. They all work with great synergy with this deck. We've got 3 Onslaught of the Fire Kings. So if you control no monsters and your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon a fire monster from your deck. Then we've got 3 Circle of the Fire Kings. Basically you can select one monster you control and one monster in the grave, and basically you send your monster you control to the grave and bring a monster back. So if you want to go in for that big Beta Garunix. I play 2 Rekindling. Unfortunately I don't have supers at the moment because they're like 20 a piece, but you can play this card to special summon any amount of fire monsters with 200 defense in your graveyard and special summon them on the field. I've got 2 targets for that. I've got Varong and I've got Yugioh, so you can basically go in and play this and just spam the field. I've got my favourite card in Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment. It's 2 Forbidden Lance. It basically protects your monsters, and it's, you know, great to be, you know, great for defense, great for offense. It's great for everything really. The one staple we have remaining, I've got 1 Dark Hole, and I've got, it's going to be pretty heavy back row from the meta from what I see, so I'm going to play 2 MST. So yeah, that's the spells. Next up we've got the traps. My new, what shall we call it, my new trio. It's pretty much what we've got left of traps now. We've got Torrential, Bottomless and Compulse. Not going to lie, I was pretty devastated that Compulse got dropped down to 1 because I played 3 in most of my decks. I thought it was the card of the format, last format, but rightly so, it's been knocked down with Heavy Storm now being banned. Last 2, I've got my 2 chains, excuse the pun, Fiendish Chain. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep on running this card because I've got Veiler to stop the effects. I really want to get 2 or 3 Coach Soldier Wolf packs, as I say, but at the moment the price is extortionate, so I would replace that for Wolf packs probably. So yeah, that's my main deck of the Fire Kings. I've not got a side or an extra at the moment, but I'll probably be playing Tiger Kings, you know, Tiger Kings, Diamond Dire, generic rank 4s. Possibly could go into rank 7s, as I can go in to Blaster with Blaster's effect, and I can also go in into Blaster by using Circle of the Fire Kings, so I can go into 2 Blasters. I have got them in my grave, so I can get 1 summoned and I can use 1 for Circle of the Fire Kings, but I don't know if I'm going to put 7s in because I don't really want to rely on that. I prefer 4s, you know, generics, Maestroke, Pappy, Diamond Dire and whatnot. So yeah, that's my main deck. If you've got any queries, any improvements, any suggestions, especially for the side, I'm just going to see how the meta rolls out at the moment. But yeah, that's my main deck, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Also, sorry about this, I do have some deck choices for my next video, so if you would like to make a comment. I've got my Noble Knights, I've got my Deep Draw Dark World, I've got my Machina Redox Gadgets, I've got my Twilight deck, but I've got my Light Swarm pieces coming in the post. And I've also got, I could re-upload my Constellar deck. It's been reworked now for the September ban list. So if you'd like to, you know, say which one you'd like to see next, those are the 5 decks that I have available at the moment. So I've got my Dark World, Deep Draw, my Constellars, my Redox Machina Gadgets, and my Noble Knights, which I've just finished. So yeah, if you'd like to make a comment, just let me know and I'll upload a video again. Thank you. Bye.